Someone explain to me again how many other audio tracks there are? I mean, why are you just smiling?
There's one other commentary.
You're not supposed to talk to people who aren't on mic. It's not fair.
Who is going to listen to the other commentary with Lauren Bouchard? Who
when
cares?
they could be listening to Melissa Galsky, Sam Seder,
Thank you, Melissa.
Me, Jon Benjamin.
and you, Jon Benjamin.
This is fascinating for me because I've never watched this show. Not just this episode. I've never watched this
Sam
show.
didn't even know he was in it until today.
So far, so good.
Yeah, that's me.
So,
That-
Sam,
That's
Yeah,
you.
John.
let me try and get this back on track.
Yeah, this is a little awkward.
5 seconds into
I'll,
it.
I'll start asking questions, personal questions,
Well,
mostly. How many times a day do you do it?
do it with myself?
No,
Oh. Well,
Including right now.
with hookers.
oh, shh.
No, I mean do it.
No.
No, I mean do it as in read the.
I'm gonna kill you.
Do it as in read the Bible. How many
Hold
times?
on, what
a
did
day?
I say? That's me.
Oh, you're not
That's
paying
you.
attention to me? Is that it?
Well, no, I am paying attention
I
to
know,
you.
but that's
John,
not
I'm
important. That's just the show.
Well, I understand.
People want to get to know you. They don't know who you are.
That was me too. I played two different characters. You know, John, I'm glad you asked that. When I started doing home movies, it never occurred to me that it would have some huge impact on my career. And oddly enough, it is not. No. And I don't even remember if I got paid for this.
This is Paul Kozlowski,
Oh, God.
who we used to be in
Cross comedy with
cross comedy with.
almost 15, 16 years now ago in Boston.
And they drew him exactly how he looks.
Yes. Except for
Really?
of course, he cannot afford a truck.
They even drew his chest hair, which actually did go all the way up.
That's kind of racy for home movies. The underwear.
Oh,
The girl in her underwear.
this is good stuff.
Yeah. So how are you, Melissa? Haven't seen you in a while.
I'm good, John. Thanks.
How's
You
your
look different.
appendix?
Well,
You
I'm minus one appendix. Thanks for asking.
And you got a perm. That's cool.
A perm?
Why'd you perm it?
It's just naturally curly.
And you have huge rings on.
Oh,
A lot of
I didn't know
jewelry.
what you were gonna
A
say.
lot of bling bling.
Yes.
We're not getting paid for this either, are we?
No.
Okay. I just wanted to.
It's paid in pride.
Wow, this is a huge Fenton episode.
What's this?
How many Fenton episodes did Sam Seder do?
Started with
I don't know. I have no idea.
Many.
the party.
Many?
Yeah.
Was the party the
You
first
were a
one?
large part of the show.
Like three, more than three?
Over the whole series?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Listen to you
Maybe like
singing.
10.
Yeah. Fenton was a lot of people's favorite character.
I don't doubt it. I mean, the only reason why I would question that is based upon how much I was paid for this.
Fenton,
I mean, at one point it's like, okay, I've done a favor, and now I have to do another favor?
Yeah.
And another favor? And another favor?
And you usually do more than one voice.
once
per
you do
episode.
one favor, you do a lot.
That's you too, waiter.
Is it? God damn it.
Really?
We usually,
No,
if
it
we
isn't.
had, if we had a
I
lot
have a
of
child
extra
now.
parts,
It would be nice if I had
We'll get her a
actually
copy.
Wait,
made
you
it.
just got paid one fee for the whole thing?
I think, honestly,
too late now. I might as well
I
point
probably
it out,
got
right?
300 bucks.
No, you got to
No?
at least
They get more
scale.
than
It's a union show.
That's a union show?
So you would say your
Oh.
overall experience with home movies was terrible?
Well, I wouldn't say terrible. I would say
Underpaid?
underpaid and not memorable beyond the fact that I was ripped off.
Yeah.
I mean, I have to say, my performance is fantastic. I remember shooting this. It was a bitterly cold day,
Yeah,
and we
recorded
had
outside.
to
Yeah.
pretend it was summer, and everyone was shaking and freezing, but you had to make it look like you weren't.
It's true.
Wait, it's animation.
I'm not sure I understand.
What do you mean? Jason.
I don't even remember being in any of those locations.
I miss
It's
Jason.
bizarre.
I do.
So do I.
Yeah, where
I
is
don't
Brendan?
miss John playing Jason, but I
Oh.
miss Jason.
Oh, John is Jason.
Yeah.
I would do it for you. What?
Where is Brendan?
You call me.
Oh, he's in L.A. Didn't feel it was important enough to
Why
come.
didn't I just look
Okay,
over and see
good.
John in knickers?
I gotta
Whatever,
tell you,
it's
I
not-
gotta tell you, I already have to pee. So this is not. gonna
Haven't you
last.
guys done a bunch of these already? I mean, have you run out of, sort of tangential things to say about the show?
Apparently you have, except to make comments about.
Yourself.
What?
I mean, wasn't that a tangent?
No. I'm asking if you've run out of
Sam,
them.
I'm smarter than you. All right, don't just drop it. You don't want to get into.
Wasn't talking about that, John.
an
I
argument
mean,
with me because I'll win.
well, not when it comes to really, what you're doing with your life.
Ooh, witty.
Well, no, I'm not joking.
Witticism.
I'm not joking. I'm simply asking, here you are, you convince
there's
yourself
Coach.
that somehow you have a job because you're going to do a commentary on a DVD for a job that you had a long time ago. What is that?
I never saw this part. Ooh, Coach is all.
That's based on my
That's
actual
supposed to be his chest?
That's disgusting.
That's bizarre looking.
Is that McGurk's, is
he
this
have-
the show with
did he have
McGurk?
This is
implants?
episode where they're commenting on steroid abuse or something.
Oh, that's how they got
That's
that
steroid.
right.
He's just hitting the.
He's just hitting
He's just
the-
working one area,
area,
way too much.
Yeah. But I think the underlying issue is steroids. Right?
Well, can we get back to the fact that you think you have a job just because you're doing this
Sam,
commentary?
You don't want to do this now. It's not appropriate.
Should we wait for another
Sam,
episode?
just because you don't get paid doesn't mean it's not work.
No, I guess, that seems to be John's.
Does everything you do have to be for money? Is that it?
And I would say,
You're
yeah.
a father now. Do you get paid for it? Does your wife have to pay you every time you?
No, but
wipe
I
your
seem to have to
child's
pay
chin?
her.
Trust me, you pay.
Hello. Thank you. Thank you. John.
What does that mean?
Huh? I'm feeling the Fenton vibe. So I guess I wanted to make a joke like, no, there was no part of me that was in Fenton. John.
I'm not getting the Jon reference.
Don't worry about it, Melissa.
Oh, you used to repeat
that what Fenton used
people's
to do?
names. as
I used to
Fenton.
say Bren.
Oh.
Apparently nobody remembers except for the fans of this program who
That's going to
undoubtedly
be an
remember.
amazing
Who
inside
definitely aren't
moment
listening
for
to this
people
anymore.
listening.
There's a lot of people, I'm sure, who just lost it.
Yeah.
I mean, just literally lost it on the floor.
They had to pause.
People swoon for Fenton.
What is the, when is it appropriate for me to start plugging websites?
Go ahead.
Huh?
Hit it.
Oh, well, I've got a whole list. Hold on for 1 second.
Give everyone a chance to get a pen and paper.
Yeah, everybody, actually, you know what? We'll give it 5 minutes. Folks, why don't you pause your DVD now? And, in fact, you can even let it run. And just go and get pen and paper. You're going to want some of these websites. There's a lot of products that
eBay?
you're going to be interested in.
Is it eBay?
Huh?
eBay?
eBay.com. This is the first.
You getting paid by
What?
eBay?
No, not necessarily. Although now it occurs to me that would have been an amazing thing to do. And probably not illegal.
No.
You can't do that on the radio show. The
Which is
radio
Sunday.
program that I host on Air America Radio, for instance.
All right.
That would be
Yes.
illegal.
You host a radio show?
On Air America Radio, it's called The Majority Report, John.
Mm-hmm.
And if I was to take a name and try and drop it on the radio, that would, for money, that would be illegal. I think it's like payola. For instance, I couldn't do that with my book, Fubar, that is probably
You have a
out at
book?
the same time. It's coming out in
Really?
June. Yes,
I didn't
Fubar.
know that.
Wow.
Waking from the right-wing nightmare.
Is there any way I could get a signed copy of it
Yes, you
and
could.
then sell it on eBay?
Well, it's possible, but let's get back to Fubar. For instance, in writing a very funny but poignant book about the right-wing takeover of this country, I would not be able to drop a name of a product in there.
But you can promote your book
There is
on your
no-
radio show.
I probably by this time have done that quite a bit.
There
I'm
is
saying,
no-
when does this come out?
I don't know.
Good job.
I'm going to guess by Christmas time next year.
Sam's
No,
dream.
sooner.
Sooner?
Sooner. I'm going to guess sooner than that, maybe this
I
summer.
would say
Well-
by the summer. Right?
I mean, now
Summertime.
would be the time, folks, to pause your DVD and go out and buy Fubar. In fact, you don't even have to go out and buy it. Go buy it on Amazon. And also, there's going to be
You
an
actually-
audio CD.
You might sell.
I get royalties on all of that, so please buy. Great gift. It makes a great gift.
Mm.
Does he think this is the movie?
What else you got for sale?
Well, John,
You have your own line of clothing, right?
soon I'll be doing we'll be putting out the DVD for Who's the Caboose.
Oh yeah.
But I don't know when that's going to happen. So. Well, I just listed everything I've ever done in my entire career.
That
Well, you
didn't
wrote
take
a
a
book.
long
That's
time.
good.
Yeah,
Not many people can say they wrote a book.
that's true, John. John contributed 2 jokes, maybe, to the whole thing.
Such
for something
anger
like,
in your
Speaking of
voice.
un-
well, it was like for $500.
Speaking of unpaid, what do you mean for $500?
Don't you remember you used my video camera and for free, and even though you charged it to the company that shall remain nameless, NBC?
I guess it was an arrangement.
Hmm.
Well, it wasn't really a formal arrangement.
Well, John, nothing you do is formal arrangement because
Well, wasn't it also
everything
you-
you do is like
feel like I'm in marriage
somewhere
counseling.
Well, you're not helping.
half a job and half
Taking
just a
it
way
in.
to
Give my
get
advice
out of
at
the
the
house and pretend to your
I believe it was your wife's
significant other that you were
camera,
actually doing
right?
something.
Wasn't it?
No, actually, it's my camera, John.
Really?
I purchased it, yes, with my own money.
Well,
Not
why did you
everyone.
say it was your wife's? It was your wife's camera, you said.
I never said it was my wife's camera.
At the
I said
time
my
you borrowed
camera.
it.
No, it was my camera from the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
John, is it so hard for you to imagine that I don't suck off the work and the sweat of my significant other just because that's what you do?
Shh, Home Movies is on.
Oh,
Sorry.
wait a second.
How did you put on that voice?
That was treated, right?
No.
No,
Well,
you did that.
Not so much. You do
No, I do that?
that. Yeah. You,
That was the one thing. Here's a little trivia that I'm sure people will be very interested in knowing. I don't think I ever remembered what my voice was any time I
Every-
showed up at the
That's
recording.
true.
for you.
I had to be played for me, and then I didn't recognize
It
it.
was a lot
And then
of
you'd
work.
have to go through a few voices till we'd
Yeah.
say that's it.
That's right.
There were many Fentons.
The many voices of Fenton.
See, that doesn't sound like Fenton.
Can't be comprehend.
That's back in my phase where I refused to pronounce things correctly.
Who's calling, Lauren?
That's a disturbing scene. I used my father as a model for that scene.
Interesting.
And commercial break. Oh, no commercials.
No, not
No,
in,
not on DVDs.
not in DVD land.
No.
You know, why wouldn't you put a commercial in?
Someday.
You're all
there
about
will-
getting paid.
there will-
Well, I'm just
there will
saying,
be.
maybe we could talk when Lauren gets back into the room. Apparently, you had something more important to do, but
We'd have to do.
I could put a commercial for FUBAR.
You just.
Let's
I
just
think
say,
you already
like
did.
No, I'm just saying a literal, a visual one
A visual one.
for FUBAR, the book.
Well, but this is
Go out and
audio
purchase it.
commentary. How can you possibly?
In fact, maybe I
Just for
will
what people are seeing.
drop
is-
a little bit of Fenton into the CD recording of the book FUBAR. I'll just say this is a moment to do Fenton.
Yes.
Be great.
FUBUR.
It's definitely a slower part of the show when I'm out of it. And it's just a lot of talky.
I forgot how much you talk, Sam.
Huh?
in real life.
What? Yeah.
Yeah.
No, in real life. It's nice.
Oh, Melissa, come on. I'm
No,
just
I'm
picking
s-
up the slack here. You've done a bunch of these. Don't get all
No, I'm
hoity-toity.
saying I'm not being hoity or
It's true.
toity. I'm saying it's very relaxing for me to get to sit back and
We can sit
let
and
you do all
rest
the
on our
talking.
laurels.
Exactly.
Well, Sam overcompensates.
Exactly.
Well, someone's got to.
Walter and Perry.
I hope you're not like this
Favorites?
in bed.
Oh, wait till you find out, my friend. Ooh.
What?
I don't know. Oh.
You know what? I
Yeah.
accept that challenge.
The bed challenge.
Yeah.
Bring it on.
All right, you got it, buddy.
I
about-
will find out what this man's like in bed.
Melissa, would you
I
please
accept.
face the other direction?
Not here.
Oh, sorry. That's awkward. Boy, I tell you what, ever since you made your comment, Melissa, and
Yeah.
made me feel self-conscious about how much I was talking.
It was a compliment. compliment.
And I
Well,
stopped
also-
talking. I bet people are probably sitting out there going, wow, good job, Melissa.
Thanks
Way
for,
to make the DVD less entertaining for
thanks
me.
for derailing it.
God.
Hey,
It was
well,
a compliment. I didn't mean to make you insecure.
You know, I'll tell you
insecure at
something.
all.
You know, you better look a little bit deeper into yourself if that's a compliment.
Okay.
Sam also is
well,
a
that's
radio
something I can work
Incredibly
on.
show host.
Passive aggressive.
Oh,
It's part
Yes.
of his. You have to fill
That's
the
who
time.
he
You can't
is
just
now.
stop talking on the radio.
No,
Right.
they call it dead air.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's right. It's DVD. I suppose there are people who might want to possibly watch the
right.
DVD.
And listen to
No,
it.
well, they clicked on the
but
commentary to hear the commentary, not to watch the.
I don't think anyone really does click
Hold
on
on,
it.
shh.
Is that you?
Shh. That's me.
No, it's
Yeah, it is.
Brendan, I think.
No. One of those guys is me.
That's Brendan.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
The other guy's me.
That's so disturbing looking. I never saw this one.
Don't they explode at one point?
Ew.
They're like all muscle matter sprays all over the.
Oh, they're about to
Yeah.
explode. Ooh.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh my God.
It's
The
nasty.
That's
show had
really
funny
disturbing.
moments.
The show certainly did. I should have watched this.
Musical interlude.
What is this episode about?
Paula's on a date,
Mm-hmm.
and oh no,
Yeah.
that's so awful.
That passed the censors.
Yeah, because it was a man,
Men are allowed to have big
big man boobs.
Fenton Muley. What is that?
As
What
long
is
as
that?
there's
What is
hair
that
on
picture?
them.
I don't understand. Is it the casting picture?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh.
Wow, this is quite a professional operation.
Not
now.
exactly
Lauren has sprung for-
lockdown.
Uh.
here.
Someone's getting fired.
And we feel there's only one person for the part.
Okay, now we're alone. Oh,
Forgot
get
it.
it.
So let's talk about what it's like to live in New York City.
Okay.
It's really cool.
Oh, I was
It's
just
wild. It's crazy. It's fun.
There's so many bars.
I was
Yeah,
just hanging
things are
out.
open all night.
No,
Melissa, I was
not-
trying to talk.
Some places are,
Places
but that's
I
kind
go.
of a myth. It's not everywhere's open all night.
I was
More
just
than
hanging
enough.
out at
Average
Bob
city.
Dylan's old haunt.
The rocking horse or
Sure.
the bottom line.
I don't know. You know, I just got back from Michigan and I
The
found
bitter fence. The bitter fence.
Bitter fence. When everybody I talked to in Michigan were saying things to me like, "Hey, how's New York? There's no Greenwich Village around here."
That's how people in Michigan talk?
Well, there was an assumption that they had to use New York terms,
Oh, I see.
and they were talking about
so
New
that
York,
you feel comfortable and
so
they'd
that
seem cool.
so that I would know that they knew about New York.
Right, that they were cool.
And somebody said to me like, "You're not gonna walk around and find something about where Bob Dylan," and I was just like, "Oh, I didn't realize. I have no idea what you're talking about."
There's no.
But it will be mentioned
Oh
on
wait,
DVD.
There's no cool area around here to hang out and have fun and.
Yeah, that's basically what you're saying. It was a good job. Good job, buddy. I love the way they dress. They draw your character with those breasts.
I find it
Yeah, or
completely
maybe a little
disturbing.
too much.
Yeah. Ooh.
What season is this?
This is the final season, right?
It
the
is?
Fourth season.
Was Fenton not in any other shows? Any other seasons?
You were
No, you were in.
the second.
They just didn't ask you to do commentary
Yeah.
before
Huh.
because of what you're doing now.
Your character's icing
Well, maybe
down
I
his
wouldn't
boobs.
feel so obligated to do what I'm doing now had I been invited earlier.
Your I believe it was your first episode was the party where it was Fenton's birthday party. That's one of my favorite episodes.
Really?
Do you have a favorite?
Yeah.
I have to say that there have been times on our blog at majorityreportradio.com that people have said Fenton Muley.
Mm-hmm. That's it? They've just said Fenton Muley?
Really?
Well, that on a blog like the one at majorityreportradio.com, people will just write Fenton Muley ! Oh, look who's here, Todd.
How many exclamation points?
This is like a really bad
What?
party. People keep showing up.
And then
And
leaving.
slowly.
Yeah,
Showing
Todd
up.
Berry.
Do
just
people actually
peeked his head in,
listen to
for
the
those of you who are wondering.
Most people probably turned off the commentary by this point, right?
I would say probably yes, that's true, but
Now that's weird. Why did they have to write ice?
Because you couldn't tell what it was.
Well, no,
Trust
I know
me.
that, but I'm saying they couldn't draw that better. I mean, that's sort of.
No, there was.
Why
no,
wouldn't
there
you
was no
then
way to
just
get
have
around it.
ice packs? Those blue ice packs. Who
It
has
didn't look.
that?
It didn't look right.
don't bash
You
the
couldn't tell
animation.
who it
That's the
was.
rudest
You
thing.
couldn't tell what it was.
That's really rude.
Is that a rude thing to do?
Well, they work really. Those are the only people who worked hard.
That's
It's
probably
true, and they're not here.
Well, whatever. I mean,
We worked hard.
not really, but I
No,
mean,
we
I
didn't.
know what your point is. Your point is these
Where
are the
did you
guys
think
who
we
really
went
have
out the night before this episode?
Who cares?
You know
I don't
how
care.
grueling
I
it
don't
was
even
to
like-
figure out that they couldn't draw
They
ice.
should make, or they should make
know how
Paul
many times they
Kozlowski look like
tried?
Homer
I know.
Simpson a little bit, doesn't
It's
he? Don't
probably
you think
2
he
weeks.
looks a little bit like Homer Simpson?
No.
No.
Who, him?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
I have no idea. To be honest
Yeah,
with you,
maybe his
I'm
eyes.
not a big fan of animation. I don't watch really any animation whatsoever. Oh, hold on.
I don't know why he would come over here if we broke up. I mean, shut up. Just shut
Look at the detail in the background. That's what people don't notice.
Yeah.
Like the tree.
I think people do.
Like the chair, like the tacos.
See,
Oh, I didn't even notice
2
that.
tacos.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, the
cow
I
on
noticed the
milk.
cow. I noticed the cow.
I gotta tell you, the tacos I find a
Look
little
at
bit
the
of
posting
Potatoes.
Those are things that, and what's it say on the bottom?
Yum.
Yeah.
But you know, I'm a little bit annoyed by the
That's where you
tacos.
put your advertising, Mr. Seder.
Oh, there you go, on the taco.
Or anywhere in the background.
I dropped my taco.
That's the name of your next book, isn't it?
Yes, I dropped my taco.
Mm-hmm.
Like, put.
I did a lot of singing in this episode.
You
You
did.
put real posters of real products in
Right.
the back of the background of animation.
Or at one of the tables, have one of the kids reading your book. I guess it's too late now.
Or you could
Oof.
have Air America poster in the back of this elementary school in a cartoon.
Oh, it's over already.
It's over.
Where's my name? That's not me. That's not me. That's not me. That's not me.
Hate him, hate him, hate him, hate.
Where's it? That's me. That's me. That's my name.
Oh, additional voices. Sam Seder over
That's me.
Paul Kozlowski. That's what I really like to see.
I like how Andre has a.
Hey, wait a second. Don't we were we involved in singing this at all, or was I?
Yeah, that's you. Isn't it you and Brendan?
Me and Brendan?
No, it's just Brendan.
Might be me too.
Well, here's my
Thank you,
question.
Burns and Burns.
Isn't there an
Thank you,
ASCAP
Soup to
situation?